Health advocates are sounding the alarm about drugs at music festivals. Last night in Calgary, 6 people were taken to hospital. In the past month, 3 people have died after overdosing at a concert. As Jill Croteau reports, former users warn the risks outweigh the lure of party drugs.
It wasn't living. It was just kind of existing.
It's nothing he ever imagined he'd be, but an experimentation with a toxic cocktail of drugs turned him into an addict. He never allowed himself to think about the uncomfortable truth that it could kill him.
You know, like I thought about it, and it didn't really, it wasn't really that loud. It was just kind of like put that away, and the feeling was, you know, tenfold what the thought was, right?
Now clean and sober for 2 years, he can start to understand how close to the edge he really was.
I have not found anything or anyone I love more than that feeling, even since, you know what I mean? So, like, I will choose that feeling over my family, the people I love, anytime if I'm using.
The risks cost 3 young people their lives over the long weekend. At Penticton's Boonstock Festival, a young Alberta woman died of an apparent overdose, believed to be MDMA, widely known as ecstasy. Dozens more had been hospitalized, and a homicide investigation has been launched after suspicions 2 concert-goers at a Toronto event ingested a deadly drug. Authorities say many more required emergency care because of some reckless decisions.
Unfortunately, some of these people didn't even know what they were taking. We had some people taking upwards of 10 pills, some people picking up pills on the ground. I need to get my hands on these pills so I can get them tested.
Addiction specialists say the startling proof of how lethal these drugs are should be evidence enough for any parent to pay attention to what their kids are doing.
Dispose of the idea that alcohol and drug use experimentation is okay and it's a normal part of adolescent development. It could be fatal. It could turn into an addiction. Nobody knows. So it's a pretty big risk to be taking.
And for Braden, he realizes now the threat of losing his life is too real, something that cannot compete with the euphoria of any drug.
That definitely could have been me. Makes me grateful.
Jill Croteau, Global News.